So no matter what kind of ab exercise you're doing, there's a few things you have to make sure that you're doing. And the first one is that you're working your abs, pulling them in, and not your back. And when you start to feel your back arch like that, it's because it's contracting, and then your abs are lengthening. So now you're working your lower back, not your abs. So the most important thing, no matter what you're doing, is to make sure that you're neutral and that you're pulled in right here. I don't want you to look like this, but I definitely don't want you to look like that, where there's a big arch. So you start by finding a neutral position where your spine is tall, and then just tilt your hips under just a little bit. So the first move is an ab roll down, and this is for the center of your abs. Right here, I can already feel them contracting. If at any point you start to feel that arch, then you stop and you don't go that far down. So it looks like this. It's called a slow roll down. Let me scooch up a little. Looks like this. So I'm coming down one vertebrae at a time, and you get to a point where you can start to feel it. You might want to pooch, don't pooch. If you start to pooch, then you come back up and you don't tap the ground completely. So it looks like this. You tap down, and then come back up. And you try not to have any momentum at all. So sometimes when you get tired, you get to a certain point, and you just go, oh. Try not to do that, and try not to rest at the bottom at all. So it's a slow roll up. Believe it or not, it's easier if you add a weight. It becomes a counterweight. It's like someone's holding your hands out there, and it becomes a little bit easier. So that's the first one, and that's for the center of your abs. For your obliques, I want you to make sure that you're stacked. We're talking about the side of your core here. And by stacked, I mean your hips are stacked, your knees are stacked, your ankles, and also your toes. And then you're going to come down and lay completely on your side. The caution here is your shoulder. I don't want it tucked under like that. We're going to put a lot of pressure on it. I want you to make sure that it's aligned at 90 degrees to start, and then 45 degrees, and then you bring your hands straight up. Then bring that elbow in just a little bit so it can help you. Your belly button's pulled in, and you're just going to come up. And when you do that, you can feel it really tight right here. You're going to try not to move your legs, and try when you return not to fall. So you're going to come down and slowly contract, contract, contract. I can really feel that in my abs. If that's too hard, you can use a little momentum with your hands and movement with your knees, if you want to do that. If you're ready, you put your hand behind your head and then lift up slowly. Try not to crash land. Like that. All right, and then the third part is for your lower abs. We already talked about the center, we talked about your obliques, now we're going to talk about your lower abs. These guys are hard to get control over. And what I want you to do is lay flat on the floor, press your belly button towards the floor. You're going to press it in like you're trying to smash a pen underneath there. So that's where you start from, and make sure that you continue to contract downward. And then I want you to lift your feet up into the air. That right there might be enough, because you want to arch your back, or you might want to arch your back if your abs are weak. So you got to press your lower back into the floor and press down. It makes it easier if you put your chin up towards your chest, and the exercise itself is just pressing down and then releasing. It looks like this. It doesn't look like much, but I'm working it, and I'm working my abs. You see a lot of people in the gym like this. It's a great workout for momentum, a little bit of gravity there, but what I want you to do is to press down. You press down and then release. When you press down, make sure that your abs don't mountaintop. You press down and then release. So those are the three main sections for your abs that are the foundation for making sure that you're not just working your abs, but you're also controlling your core.